Hello, one and all. It's your boy, Alternative Voice again, and I've decided to do a video on the attacks that occurred on January the 6th. Um, to be more, in case you didn't know or have been living under a rock or just totally ignorant and never watched the news, the terrorist attack, the insurrection, both of those terms are pretty accurate descriptions of what occurred at the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., didn't result in that many deaths. There was Ashley Babbitt and a few police officers who later committed suicide, although one officer did have a heart attack. And his name is Officer Fiorin or whatever Fiorin or whatever his last name is. Sorry, I butchered that really badly, and I apologize to him for butchering his name. But he said that the voter is the last line of defense that we have against people like Donald Trump. See, Donald Trump, he is a very dangerous man. He is a con artist first and foremost. I mean, he's very stupid, but he could, and he's proven that time and time again. You can look down in the description box for more information or watch some of my other videos regarding him. But anyway, he has proven himself a very able con artist. And in fact, if there is ever a master class in con artistry or being a charlatan, I would nominate him as the instructor because he is very, very skilled at it. He is a world-class con artist. But he even said in the 90s that if he ever ran for president, that he would run as a Republican because he said Republicans were stupid. That being said, there is so much people are willing to believe about Donald Trump, and I mean there's just a whole bunch of conspiracies. First, they said it was Antifa doing a false flag operation, and they seem to, and some people even say it didn't happen at all. And it's just, you see, as Mark Twain put it, the truth has no defense against someone determined to believe a lie, and that is largely what we are dealing with. As Officer Filorn said, the voter is the last line of defense. I mean, sure, those cops at the Capitol were the first line of defense, but we, the voter, are the last. I am a voter like you. I only get one vote, but I am trying to do this to force multiply, to try and get the word out. You know, I think about 5 cops, correct me if I'm wrong, ended up committing suicide in the aftermath of January the 6th. And I'm not going to go into I don't know what was going on in their lives. I don't pretend to know. And there was most likely a lot of other issues going on besides just besides what happened at the Capitol. But anyway, Trump has said that he will pardon everyone involved in January the 6th. And January the 6th is a day that will live in infamy, just like 9/11, just like December 7th, which is the attack on Pearl Harbor. And, it's, I'm going to do everything I can to get the word out and to stop Donald Trump from ever regaining the White House. You see, Trump is loyal only to himself. He's not a white nationalist. He's not a Christian nationalist. He is a Donald Trump nationalist. He is a Donald Trump supremacist. He believes he is better than everyone else and only cares about himself. He is for himself, only cares about himself, and it will always be about himself. So if you are a Trump voter, keep this in mind. He does not care about you. He never cared about you, and he will never care about you, ever. He is loyal only to himself. You see, his narcissism is what drives him. And I know he's under 4 indictments right now, some state, some federal. But he is facing a total of 91 felony charges. Yet people still love him, and they say he's persecuted and all that crap. And I encourage everyone to watch the Lincoln Project's videos. And I am just really, what happened on January the 6th, it could be the sign of a second civil war. It very well could. Ulysses S. Grant himself predicted that if there ever was to be a second civil war, the dividing line would not be the Mason-Dixon line. It would be between patriotism and intelligence on one side, and superstition, ignorance, and ambition on the other. And his prediction, it looks like if there is a civil war, it will come true. And you see, you can check out my other video about what a civil war would do to this country and why we must avoid it at all costs. But that being said, yes, there are donkeys in the background. But anyway, it's really, really important that we do everything we can. We cannot sleepwalk into another Trump presidency. We've got to wake everyone up. I am doing everything I can from here. It may not be much. I mean, I'm not doing as much as Lincoln Project because I can't. I don't have anywhere near as big a following. But I'm doing my part, and I'm going to try to do everything I can. And it's, I'll admit I don't much care for Joe Biden. There are a lot of things that I disagree with on him, like, gun control and the Confederate monuments and things like that. I disagree with him on so many issues. And, but still, this is about democracy or dictatorship. It's just that simple. And Trump wants to be an American Vladimir Putin, but he won't be an American Vladimir Putin. He's too stupid. And you see, the thing is he could be an American Idi Amin. And Idi Amin did a number on Uganda. He turned it from a thriving African former British colony into a fucking cesspool with nothing but genocide, poverty, and everything else bad. He did, however, his crowning achievement was getting his ass kicked by Tanzania, of course. But that's a whole nother story. Trump could be president again. We all need to wake up to this, and we need to warn everybody we can. We've got to wake up, grow up, and saddle up to get this done and make sure the worst president in United States history never, ever gets a second term. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.